Hi everyone, this is Kevin from Our Philippine Adventure. Today is Saturday, June 4th, 2016. We've been back from the Philippines now for 6 months. I really miss the Philippines, but we'll be going back in January for 3 or 4 weeks. But anyway, today I want to talk to you about the Balikbayan Visa. That's the visa that we used to go back to the Philippines last October 2014 when we went there for 14 months. We knew we were going to be there for a while, so this visa is good if you are married to a Filipina and you're going back together as a family or a couple. You can't use it if you're just going to visit your girlfriend. You have to be married to a Filipina or Filipino. It's good for up to 12 months. You don't have to go to immigration. You don't have to deal with all the paperwork or anything like that. You just, when you land in Manila or Cebu, wherever you're going, you just tell them that you'd like a Balikbayan visa. Your wife will tell them that. And it's good for up to 12 months. Unlike the other tourist visas where you're limited to, I think, 31 days, unless it's changed. I haven't checked into it lately. Then after the 31 days, you have to go back to immigration and go through the paperwork process and do a lot of stuff and pay a fee. And we didn't feel like doing that, so we just asked for a Balikbayan visa when we landed in Manila. We did have a one-way ticket to Manila from the United States, but we did need an exit ticket out of the country. They won't let you board the plane to go to the Philippines unless you have, unless you have an outbound ticket. So what we did, we bought a throwaway ticket. Boy, I'm just really good at this today. You've heard about the throwaway ticket before, I'm sure. That's when you plan on being in the Philippines for a long time and you don't want to get a round trip ticket, you just want a one-way ticket. You need a ticket that you can use to show that you're departing the Philippines. So when you take off from America or whatever other country you're coming from, it shows that you are going to be exiting out. Even though you are not exiting, you still need an outbound ticket. So we bought one to Macau, which was very cheap from Manila to Macau. So we ended up buying a Macau ticket, just a one-way ticket from Manila to Macau. And once we landed in the Philippines, we just threw that ticket away, ripped it up, threw it away, the itinerary and everything, just completely ignored it. Once you land in the Philippines, you get your Balikbayan visa. It's good for 1 year. So that's what we did. But then I had to come back to America in December for my dad's death. He passed away December 2014. So I ended up coming back to America, which voided out my Balikbayan visa. That was good for till October 2015. So when I flew back to the Philippines, I had a 30-day tourist visa, in which case I had to exit the country in 30 days with my wife to come back into the Philippines to get another Balikbayan visa, which was good for another year. So I came back in December. So January we flew out to Singapore. My family and I stayed for 1 or 2 days, flew back to Manila. Again, we got a Balikbayan visa, which was good till January 2016. Was that January 2016? Yeah, 2016. Anyway, that's what we did. We will probably be using the Balikbayan visa request when we land in the Philippines, just in case we want to stay longer than the 3-4 weeks that we're allowed to stay legally. That's the one we'll be using from now on. And even if you live in the Philippines permanently, if you don't want to go through the immigration process every 2-3 months or 6 months, however they do that now, I haven't really checked into it, but a Balikbayan visa is very good if you're married. You leave the country for 24 hours, 2 days, 3 days, and then you come back in and apply for another one. It's not that expensive to fly to Singapore or Macau. It's very simple, very cheap. I prefer doing it that way rather than spending my day at an immigration office trying to sort through all the hassles and harassment of paperwork and everything else. But that's just my opinion. If you are married to a Filipino citizen, Filipina, that's the route that I go. I just don't feel like sitting there in front of the immigration office for hours waiting and waiting. So I would rather just leave the country for a few days and then come back in. Anyway, that's my short little rant about the Balikbayan visa. Like I say, you do need an exit ticket showing that you're going to exit out of the Philippines, even though you intend to stay for a year or whatever. You just need that throwaway ticket. Anyway, that's about it. Any suggestions on what you guys want me to talk about? I would love to do that. And if you guys ask questions about, oh God, I screwed up again. I'll have to edit that part. Anyway, we will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon. Thanks.